Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are on the topic of sweet, sweet revenge. Specifically here, we have a bunch of people that were cheated on and then took revenge on the cheaters. Now, I will say, everyone likes a good little revenge story now and again, but sometimes people can go too far with that. So let's find out if any of these people cross the line. The dinner party playlist. My neighbor told me he saw my wife go through our back door with a man. I thought that was about anal off rip, to be honest with you. I was like, damn, this is a hot start. My neighbor told me he saw my wife go through our back door with a man that didn't look like a friend or relative based on how they were interacting. I asked him to keep an eye out, and a month later, he said he saw them again. Oh, the mysterious man. I decided to install a small hidden camera in the bedroom. I felt bad about recording people, so I got one that captured great audio and pointed the camera away from the bed. At this point, I don't feel bad about shit. Put the camera in the bedroom with full 4K HD video in it. Like, let's find some stuff out. I wasn't catching anything on it at first until about a month later when I finally heard my wife having sex. She moans very loud. Okay. Jesus Christ. And likes to say some pretty nasty and aggressive things like, this guy put examples in there? Dude, this is for you and the little hidden camera in your fucking bedroom. We don't need to know. She moans very loud and likes to say some pretty nasty and aggressive things like bite me, choke me, and do it harder. The standard dirty talk there. So I knew exactly what was happening. I love that he needed that. Like, if you heard people having sex, you would know. But he's like, I don't know, that doesn't sound like my wife. She could be doing pottery. She hasn't said spit in my mouth. I don't know what she's doing in there. I'm a very tech-savvy guy and work in IT, so I took the clip from the camera, made it into an audio file, and put it on my phone. Way too many steps here. It's so much easier to do this. This guy's making a fucking tape, and he's gonna put it in a time capsule, and someone's gonna fucking uncover it in 400 years. It's like, listen to this audio of my wife getting railed. My wife hosts dinner parties about once a month with her girlfriends. I usually go out on those nights so she can have the house to herself. This time I pretended to leave, but actually stayed. Halfway through the dinner, I connected to the speakers that were playing music in the house and played the audio of her moaning and shouting during sex at full volume. She started screaming and panicking and couldn't shut it off. It honestly felt really great. I will say, I don't think this guy went too far, but this is a very strange way to get revenge, in my opinion. Like, it's a dinner party, and people are eating chicken parm, and all of a sudden they're gonna hear, like, do it harder. But just imagine you're in your friend's house, and then an audio starts playing of them getting fucked. I'd be like, am I at a fucking diddy party? Like, what are you trying to get done right now? Are you trying to set a mood right now? What's going on? Why is there sex happening loudly? I mean, good for you. If it makes you feel better, then I guess it's all good. I hope that you guys aren't together anymore. You know, and you and your ex-wife who moans very loud and likes to say aggressive things, I'm sure that breakup went smoothly. I'm going to give this revenge like a 4 out of 10. My boyfriend loves watches. He talks about them and looks at them all the time. I used to joke he loved watches more than me. A year ago, he finally bought his first Rolex after saving up. It's his most prized possession. When I found out he was still seeing his ex occasionally, I knew exactly how I'd get revenge. Luckily, my cousin is into watches too. He has a pretty big collection that my boyfriend used to obsess over, so my cousin helped me with my revenge plan. What a cousin. What a cousin. I don't know that I have cousins I can hit up and be like, yo, I'm about to go get revenge, like ride with me. They'd be like, what the fuck? I'll see you at Christmas though. When my boyfriend went away on a bachelor party trip, he left his Rolex at home. My cousin helped me sell the watch to a local jeweler. Oh God, selling the Rolly. That's a toughie. I made around $11,000 on it. Then he said the model was very easy to find a fake version of, so he got me a fake version of the same watch that only cost $400, and I put the fake one in my boyfriend's watch box. I didn't confront him for a week when he came home because I wanted to see if he noticed the watches were switched. He wore it multiple times and didn't seem to notice a thing. Then after a week, I told him I knew about his ex and I dumped him. I wonder if he'll ever find out about the watch. Okay. This one isn't great either. As someone who does enjoy watches, I will tell you that the fakes are pretty good these days. And unless you're like a guy with a monocle looking at it, you might not know that you're wearing a fake watch unless it's horrific. Well, it's just also his first watch, so he probably doesn't, maybe he doesn't know too much about watches, so he'll never know. You never will get this sweet revenge. What you should have done is taken an audio of you selling it to the jeweler and then play it on his speakers. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Before I moved out of my boyfriend's apartment after I caught him cheating, I bought a bunch of shrimp from the food store and hid them all around the house when he wasn't home. Dude, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I took the tops of all the toilets and put shrimp in there. Damn, that's fire. It'd just be flushing shrimp water forever. I buried shrimp in the dirt of all of our potted plants. I dropped shrimp in the vents of heater and air conditioners. Dude, this is wild. I put shrimp under his mattress and behind the Wi-Fi router. Behind the Wi-Fi router? It's such a random, like, niche one. I unscrewed one of the smoke detectors and put a small shrimp in there and then put it back on. All right, this person needs to go to jail. Like, I'm on board until you start unscrewing the fucking fire. What is the smoke detectors or whatever? Now you're getting crazy. You're obsessing over the shrimp. She's like, I demoed the house and I put the shrimp into the foundation. Like, what are we talking about? I put shrimp in all the boxes we use for storage and keep in the back of the closet. I taped shrimp to the bottom of his table and all the chairs. How long does this even take? This is like that show, Extreme Home Makeover. They, like, send the family to, like, Orlando to go to Disney World. You get home, there is shrimp in every single possible corner of your house, dude. Can you imagine finding all the shrimp, right? You find all the shrimp. You and all your boys, you're like, oh, my ex-girlfriend, she put all the shrimp everywhere. And then you find all of it, you're like, finally. And then your smoke detector goes off. And then you go to change it, and an old shrimp hits you in the face. I mean, the dedication here is unbelievable. You could tell she was committed. You could tell that she was committed. There's more, by the way. I unscrewed the covers of the outlets around the house and put shrimp in them and then screwed the covers back on. I feel like that would do something to the electricity in the house. If you try to plug something into an outlet and there's just electricity and shrimp on the other side, I imagine there's damage after that. Some sort of damage. This is a 10 out of 10. Shrimp, I don't know why shrimp is so good, but it's correct. You know, it's the right food to be hot. It had to be shrimp. It was always going to be shrimp. I love that. I love that, like, she started being like, you know what? I'm just going to, like, put them in the toilet, and I'm going to put them, like, in these boxes. And then she's like, fuck that. I'm going to go buy tape. And I'm going to start taping. Then I'm going to go get the Phillips head, and I'm going to start unscrewing all the fucking smoke detectors. This is awesome. I hope this lady's doing okay. The birthday boy and the nanny. My husband is so stupid that he forgot we put a nanny cam in our living room when we first had a baby. It's a small hidden camera and a picture frame above the TV. The best part is we even told our nanny about it. I guess stupid people attract stupid people. I can already see where this is going. I'll occasionally check the footage at the end of the week just to make sure everything is good with the nanny and the baby. Well, last week I opened the footage and noticed my husband come home from work 4 hours earlier than usual. I was suspicious, but figured he had a good reason. That was until the baby was put down to sleep and I saw him and the natty go to the couch and start kissing. I literally threw up at work when I saw it. I had caught him cheating years ago when we first met, so this was my final straw. I showed my coworker, who was recently divorced, and she told me I needed to get revenge before confronting him. Yeah, I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? They started syncing up with, like, you know what I'm saying, like the revenge right there. Recently divorced, she's in prime fucking, like, she's ready to go as far as revenge goes. His 40th birthday was in a week, and I had already started collecting little video messages from his friends and family to play at the party. Oh, man. Here we go. I put all the nice video messages together, and then in the middle of the video, I put in the nanny cam footage of them kissing. See, now, I respect it, but I would have put it at the end. The big shebang. You don't want to fucking put the nanny stuff, and then all of a sudden, grandma's like, congratulations on turning 40, and then everyone's like, wait. What the fuck was that? Like, what was that? I put it at the end. Have you never seen Inglourious Bastards? You've never seen Inglourious Bastards? You put it at the end, and then you burn the theater down, dude. I couldn't believe I was going through with it, but on the day of his birthday, everyone gathered in the living room to watch. His parents, cousins, best friends were all there. Halfway through the video, it cut to the footage of him kissing the nanny. He immediately ran out of the house and drove away. All his friends and family were appalled and said how sorry they were to me. It felt great. His mom even called him an asshole. I mean, that's all that can happen if something like that happens to you. You know, the old 40th birthday video message trick. I mean, I stand by what I said. I would have put the footage at the end so that everyone's like, oh, what the fuck? And then just let it go silent and let it just sit there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. All right, before we continue with this video, we do have a sponsor for today, and that is SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app in the App Store, and for good reason. I've been using them forever. I love their interface. They show tickets to any sporting event or any Broadway play or any concert that you're going to go to. They're usually on SeatGeek. Also, the Basement Yard Experience, when we were on tour, We were on SeatGeek. There you go. But you can find tickets on SeatGeek, and they are color-coded. Dark red means this is a very overpriced ticket, and it's all the way, it goes to orange and then to green and then dark green. Dark green is where you're going to want to get those tickets. Those are the best bang for your buck. Really good price for those tickets. So I like how they're color-coded with the transparency. It's very nice. And right now, you can save some money on tickets, okay? Use the code JOE10 for 10% off of tickets for SeatGeek, okay? So go download that SeatGeek app, use the code JOE10. You get 10% off of tickets, and everyone can save some money right now, all right? So go download the SeatGeek app, take someone to a nice show or a concert or anything else like that, and use the code JOE10, save that 10%, okay? Don't end up paying that 10% somewhere else. Yellow shampoo. I pissed in her shampoo bottle. That's what I thought this was going to be about. But then she moved out and left the bottle. Time had passed, and I forgot what I did, and one night I used her shampoo after running out of my own. So in the end, I got cheated on and washed my hair in my own piss. I'm an idiot. Not only did you wash your hair in your own piss, but your old piss, dude. Your old own piss. Disgusting. I don't even know what would happen to a shampoo that has been pissed in and just let marinate for God knows how long. Also, dude, I don't know. I feel like piss is pretty pungent. You pop open a shampoo that's been filled with piss for like a year, you're going to smell that piss right away. What are you doing? Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's my old piss from a year ago. Sexy peanut butter. Oh, God. I found text messages in my boyfriend's phone where he was flirting with a coworker. One of the messages said, Monday used to be my least favorite day, but now it's my favorite because I get to come in the office and see you. I hate weekends now. I feel like I used to say that to people in high school. It's like, I just can't wait till Monday to see you, babe. I'm the type to not be a victim to men, so I wasn't going to go to him crying and all that nonsense. I was going to make him pay, then dump his ass. He's tight broke anyway, and that D ain't all that. God damn! He's good for like 10 strong pumps, and then you can tell he's about to finish. You dick trash! Anyway, he had a big presentation at work coming up. One that he said should get him a promotion if it went good. He was working hard on it for weeks. So I decided to get my revenge the morning before the presentation. The thing about him is he's allergic to peanut butter. Oh, be careful. It won't kill him, but he gets super uncomfortable and gets crazy hives all over that can last for days, and his voice gets all raspy. So when he woke up in the morning of his presentation, I said I had a sexy surprise for him before he left. So I got in my sexy mode and blindfolded him. Sexy mode engaged. Then I told him he had to lick things off of me for breakfast. First I did honey, then I did syrup. He was so into it, moaning and licking and all of that. Then I put peanut butter on me and made him lick it all up. He started freaking out and breaking out in hives and was so mad. I said, Happy Monday. I know it's your favorite day. That's what your cheating ass gets. Then I kicked him out. I wonder how he did on his presentation with hives and no voice. Bitch ass. Damn, dude, what a roller coaster. You go from honey to syrup right into this thing that you're allergic to, and now you're hived up. It's crazy, man. She was ready. She, on the second date, found out he was allergic to peanut butter, and she's like, this motherfucker ever cheats on me, I'm peanut butter in his ass. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Is this too extreme? People say I'm crazy for this, but I don't think I am. This is going to be fucking insane, I can tell. My fiance took my best friend out on a date, and I found out. What the fuck? We live in Texas, so everyone has guns. Ah! Peanut butter seems very safe right now. When he came home, I shot him in the foot. This is way too extreme, dude. I told him there's more where that came from if he tells anyone. So he told the doctors he shot himself in the foot by accident. We're still together, but he knows not to cheat on me now. Who is this? Who is this? This is some gangster mafia shit. Shot him in the foot. Be like, yo, you tell anyone about that? I'm fucking killing you. And you better stay with me. It's kind of wild. What about your best friend, dude? Oh, we didn't even hear from her. There's radio silence on the best friend. Someone better check out. Maybe start digging random holes on the side of the highways in Texas. You might find something. I don't know what happened to this person, but only God knows now. The proposal. I was a week away from proposing to my fiance when I found out from a friend that she had kissed a coworker at a work happy hour. I couldn't believe it when I found out. All her friends and family knew I was about to propose. She even hinted at knowing. I had the ring already, so I figured I might as well make her feel like shit. My friend owns a really nice restaurant a couple towns over, so I took her there. Toward the end of the meal, I got down on one knee and proposed. Can I just stop here? This is psychotic. This is crazy, dude. Well, I don't know what's planned, but whatever it is, it's too much for me. I'm not fake proposing. She was so happy and the entire restaurant applauded. She was crying and everything and couldn't get over how pretty the ring was. Then my friend brought out a big cake I had him make. He said congrats and put it on the table. On top of the cake, it said just kidding. Hold on, let me read that. On top of the cake, it just said, just kidding, you cheating whore, it's over. Then I got up and left. Oh, I mean, you could have just done that. Like, it could have just been dessert. You didn't have to propose. I guess he just wanted her to, like, be on a high and then, like, cut her legs out from under her. Getting broken up with via cake is crazy, dude. Like, if you're gonna break up with someone and they do it with a cake, you've done something extremely wrong, dude. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. You could have just sent dessert over at a random date instead of getting on a knee and all this shit. The finance bro. My boyfriend works in finance. He's your typical workaholic D-bag. This is her boyfriend she's talking about. He's always going out with his friends, staying out late, drinking, partying. I tell him it bothers me how much he goes out to bars and clubs without me, but he tells me it's just part of the bonding experience at work, that it's a game he has to play to get ahead, and that I wouldn't understand. One morning, I found his shirt in the hamper with lipstick marks all over it, and it reeked of perfume. I just knew he cheated and probably has been for a long time. What is with that, by the way? That's such a cartoon way of women finding out their husbands are cheating on them, is like lipstick on the collar. Why is this girl eating your shirt? And why do they always have lipstick? He had recently given me the password to his laptop because mine broke and I needed it for something. I took a wild guess that his work email password was the same and it worked. So while he was in bed all hungover, I emailed his boss and coworkers saying, "Great night, boys. I did a little too much coke in the bathroom, though. Man, it's a good thing Mitchell doesn't come out with us after work. That small-dicked loser would never be able to hang with us." Oh, Mitchell is the name of the boss. That small-dicked loser would never be able to hang with us. He's too miserable to have fun anyway. I don't know how he even became our boss. Last I heard, he was looking for a job. I would say this is a 9 out of 10. Emailing your cheating boyfriend's boss and being like, yo, you're a small dick loser who can never be able to hang out with us. No one could do as much coke as us, dude. Nobody. This is how we bond at work. What job is this? This is so like cartoon right now. Lipstick marks all over the shirt is insane. Who are you cheating with? Betty Boop? The kiss that keeps on giving. Instead of telling her I knew she cheated, I tried to get back by seducing her mom. Whoa. I could tell her mom always had a thing for me and she's divorced. Well, it actually worked, and me and her mom kissed in the pool one night after a family party. You guys are telling me that you guys are having a family party and then you and the mom are like, let's take a little nighttime dip. What the fuck are you doing? That would be enough for me to be like, you're fucking my mom. Like, are you kidding me? You're not taking my mom into the pool at night after a family party. I even went down below and kissed her you-know-what, because why not? Fucking, who is this? Are they in 8th grade? Was it? I even went down below, kissed her you-know-what, and we went all the way to third base, all the way rounding home, if you know what I mean. If I'm going to get revenge, I'm going to go all out. Unfortunately, her mom told me after the fact that she has herpes. As she said, she was so in the moment that she forgot to tell me. I'm just waiting for an outbreak now. I should have just dumped my ex and left. See, this is why if you're going to take revenge on your cheating girlfriend, you don't eat out her mom. Because something like this could happen, okay? Something like this could happen, and you just gotta be careful. Also, kissed one night after a family party in the pool, bananas. That is so bananas. And then her saying like, "Oh, I was just too in the moment. I forgot to tell you that I have herpes." That's a little irresponsible. Also, you said if I get revenge, I'm gonna go all out. You should just marry her fucking mom now, dude. Really go all out. Become her fucking stepdad. You already got the herpes. The mom is, a hot woman who's, ready to go, apparently. There you go. Healthy revenge. I got revenge on my cheating ex by doing what everyone should do if they get cheated on. I got super fit and healthy. I went on a nice-ass vacation. I upgraded my job and income. I visibly enjoy life, and now he knows I'm way better off than I ever was with him. That's the best revenge. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that is the best revenge. I mean, it's better than going down on people's moms in the pool. After a nice Christmas dinner. It's better than getting piss shampoo in your hair and whatever else happened in this video. If you want to get revenge on people, and not just anyone who's cheating on you, but anyone in life, the best thing you can do is work on yourself and just get better and be happier and just be happy. And a sad thing can happen, but that doesn't mean that you can't be happy in the future. Okay? That is all for this week's video. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.